Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm doing a Shop My Stash video for the month of March. I have decided to do this a little bit differently. The way that I'm doing this from here on out, I think, is instead of pulling everything out of my collection, laying it on a table, filming it, packing it back up, putting it back in where it goes, that was just too time consuming, and if I have to do that every month, I'm just not going to do it. So because I can be kind of lazy. So instead of doing it that way, I went ahead and pulled the products that I'm going to focus on this month, and I'm just going to show you what products I chose, and then I also am filming this look for you as I talk about the products. And I figure that way you get kind of a bigger bang for your buck, or for your viewing buck. You get a tutorial and you get some like product reviews and just my thoughts on the different products and how they perform. So if that is something that you're interested in, then just keep on watching. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks. I'm going to start with eyeshadow palettes. Last month I ended up getting kind of bored with my selections. I only chose 4. So this month I'm choosing 5, and I hope that that will help. And there's a wider variety of color to choose from. So I know in February I wanted to keep it more like romantic and Valentine's-y, and that was great, but I am kind of tired of the pinks. So the first palette that I chose is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This palette is really a classic. I can incorporate these colors into so many of my looks that I think this will be really helpful. That was something that I kind of missed last month, was something that would like kind of fill in the gaps. So this I am really looking forward to. This one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. And that is what that looks like. I have mixed feelings about this palette. I know that it's ABH, and so therefore I'm supposed to love it, and I'm not there. I don't love it. I like it. I think that the shimmers are really pretty, but the problem is there's a lot of fallout with them, so I end up with glitter all over my face, and that's not always the look that I'm going for. But I figure I need to play with it more and get just kind of a better handle on it. So I am bringing this in here, and actually yesterday I did a look with Bloom and Rose Quartz and Pearl, and it was absolutely beautiful. So I'm challenging myself to use that a little bit more. Okay, moving on. This is the Volcano Goddess palette by Becca. This one's relatively new. You guys saw it in my Ulta haul, and I just definitely want to play with it a little bit more. So that's that. Then this one is, if I want to play with color, I have this. So this is the Morphe 35M. Is that right? Yes, Boss Mood palette. So when I bought this palette, I was super attracted to these greens. So I want to play with those. Spring is coming. It doesn't feel like it. It's like negative 100 degrees outside today, and there's a foot of snow on the ground, but it is coming. So I'm excited to play with some color for March. All right, so that's that. And then to add more color, I have the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette. No, the BH Cosmetics Zodiac Love Signs palette. So I did do a first impressions on this. I am working towards a full-on review. So that is something that I need to start using this in order to do. So yeah, and I've gotten quite a bit of use out of it already in January, but last month I didn't touch it at all. So I'm looking forward to playing with this also. And I absolutely love the BH shadow formula. So those are the eyeshadow palettes that I'm choosing from. Today I'm going to do a look with the Sultry palette. I am going to go get my eyeshadow brushes, which I already went to go get and evidently forgot. And for eyeshadow primer, I've only got this. This is the only one that's good anymore. My Ulta one went bad. It wasn't effective anymore. So I've got my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. So I've already primed my lids with that. Okay, so it's been a little bit since I put the eyeshadow primer on, but I went ahead and set that with Fresh. I'm hoping that that'll help the mattes blend a little bit better. For my transition, I'm going to take Twig here, and that's actually a lot, so I need to tap that off. And I want to concentrate the color more out here. Placing the brush just on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm blending the color in. And I need a bigger mirror. I will tell you that much. I'm gonna go grab that really quick. Okay, it is absolutely frigid in my house. I'm serious, it's -degrees outside with the wind chill. Maybe it's not, but it's like freeze your boogers cold. Does anyone know what I'm talking? It's cold. So I can't feel my toes. Of course, I'm also barefoot, so I'm not actually helping myself here. So, and I just want to build this color up gradually. That's one thing with ABH shadows, you don't want to go ham right away. You really want to build it up and build it up and build it up. To help combat the fallout that this palette has, I'm going to use my NYX glitter glue. This is about the only way that I have found that I can use this palette and not have fallout. So I'm just tapping this all over my lid. And then I want to go back into the Sultry palette, and I'm going to take Cinder just on my ring finger. I wiped the glue off. And then I'm just tapping this from like the outer corner to about 2/3 of the way onto my lid. And then I'm going to take Rose Quartz on the inner corner. This shade is super pretty. That's the thing about this palette. The shimmers are what sell it, you know? They're absolutely beautiful. And if you've got a glitter glue, then you're good to go. And then I want to go back in to Twig and deepen up the crease a little bit here. I want to lighten it up just a little bit, so I'm going to take Pearl, and I'm just going to tap this over Rose Quartz. And now on a very small like pencil brush, I'm going to take Dystopian. I'm placing this just on the outer corner and kind of deepening up my lash line. I'm keeping it closer to my lash line. Almost like a wing, but not as sharp or precise as a wing. We just want to deepen this up a little bit. And then on an angled liner brush, I'm taking Dystopian again, and I'm going to use this as liner. So we're keeping it very close to our lash line, and I'm just kind of tapping or pressing and sweeping. So it's a pretty safe eye look. It's not unconventional. It's very daytime appropriate. It's incredibly wearable. I could go super, super, super glam, but I don't want to. I'm just at home. Plus the lip that I want to use is a little bit bolder. So I'm going to keep the eyes fairly simple. So the next category is just base products. So I don't have a ton of foundations to choose from. I don't know. I used to, but then I like used them up and didn't repurchase. And so my collection there is pretty small. But for primers, I've got the No Pore Blum primer. I do want to use this more. I used it once for my BoxyCharm video, but that was it. So this, and then I'm almost done with this Becca First Light Priming Filter. I love this. I don't know that it does anything. It just makes my skin feel really good. So I'm going to be sad when this is gone, and I might have to buy it. It's like $39.50, but I really, really like it. So those are the two primers. Today I'm just going to use this guy. Actually, today I'm just going to skip primer though, because it's like 5 o'clock and I'm just going to wash this off. And since this is almost gone, I don't want to use it. And the No Pore Blum No Pore Blum primer is designed to make your makeup last longer and to fill in your pores, and I don't really care too much about that right now. So that's those. For foundation, I am doing, I still got this because it was in my project pan. And then I've got the BH Cosmetics Naturally Flawless Foundation. I haven't used this in a very long time. I was focusing on this. And when I say very long time, I mean weeks. Okay, that's a long time in makeup land. For today, I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Foundation. Let's see. Oh, and then for concealer, it's the only one I got. So it's the only one you're going to see. That's not true. I have the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm not using that today. I don't ever really use that. It's just super, 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 super heavy. And I'm not all that into it. Oh, but I do love this foundation. I'm totally going to have to buy more of this. I saw that they have it at Ulta now, and that makes me all kinds of excited. That sultry palette is growing on me. Like, every time I play with it more, I'm like, okay, all right, we'll give it a shot, you know? So maybe it's better than I thought it was. Man, if I keep doing my makeup twice in one day, I'm going to need to buy some more. So today is March 3rd, and I have been really successful with my low buy, I just want to say. And I feel really good about that. I haven't bought any makeup except for BoxyCharm. And, oh shoot, I lied to my mother today. I told her that I hadn't bought any makeup. And then I realized that I forgot to say that I did get BoxyCharm. Oh well. I don't think she's too worried about it. And I know, so the shadow drives me nuts. Like, I don't like that there's a shadow. So I think I'm gonna get some soft boxes to like flank me. Is that the right term? To put on the side. I think that would really help. So bear with me. We're getting the lighting figured out, but okay, so then for powders, I have my NYX powder that I'm panning and my Pretty Vulgar powder that I'm also panning. Under eyes, I just set my under eyes with this. So I'm setting the rest of my face with the Pretty Vulgar powder. I don't really know why I'm bothering to do that because I'm just going to wash this off in a couple of hours, but oh well. So I went ahead and I contoured with my NYX contour palette. Use this. It's the only shade I use. So that's great. Okay, for bronzer, I've still got my Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer that I'm panning, but I'm also pulling in my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I forgot how much I love their formula for bronzer. And the smell, oh, it brings back good memories. So today I'm just going to lightly bronze with this. So yeah, it's only those two bronzers for this Shop My Stash. Just the Physicians Formula and the Too Faced. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I need. I use the term need very loosely. I chose a few additional options for blushes. I have this little baby sample from Too Faced. It's their Love Flush Blush and I can't say that. Their Love Flush Blush and Justify My Love. This is really pretty. It's so cute. I can't even handle it. So it's just like a baby pink. I might try this today. We'll see. Who knows? And then I've got a little baby Becca blush in Camellia. And this is kind of like a warm shimmering pink. So this is just like a warm shimmery blush right there. Then we've got the Milani Tea Rose blush. I'm keeping this on here. This does not swatch well. I don't know. I really don't know what the problem is here. Oh, did we get some? Okay, yeah, it's the one in the middle. So kind of a nude. Good times. Okay, and then I have been loving this. This is the Lorac cheek palette. These highlights are absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love them. And I love all of I've tried these 3 blushes. I haven't done anything with this one. I think it's kind of, yeah, it is really warm tone. It's right there. Here, I'll swatch these others. Okay, so this is Aura. Okay, sorry, I'm not sure what's happening here. So this one here on top is Aura, this is Tea Rose, and this is Blossom. So I've used all 3 of those and I love them. I think for today I want to see what happens with the Too Faced blush. So, and this I am panning. It's in my project pan. I am going to be so sad when it's gone. But now that I know how good Lorac face products are, pretty sure I'm going to be a lifelong fan. So I'm going to try to put my blush brush. I'm going to try to put my blush brush, I can't say that, in this little baby pan. I think we got some. Okay. All right. Oh, it's actually really, I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's really pretty with the cooler toned looks. I was not sure how I was going to feel about it. I've had my eye on these blushes for a long time, but I kind of forgot about them. Sorry, the Too Faced ones. I love the packaging. Anything that's packaged in a heart, like, it just pulls at me. So I do like it. I'm glad that I included that in my Shop My Stash. Okay, I am gonna finish off my eye look. So we're gonna keep it pretty simple. I am going to line with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Roach. So I'm just lining my waterline with that. Okay, and then I'm going to take Twig, just on, I don't know what kind of brush this is, honestly. But before that liner dries, I want to kind of smudge it out a little bit. And then I'm going to take Dystopian on a flat shader brush, just on my outer V here, just on like the outer third of my lower lash line. We're kind of winging it out. I'm going completely out of order and it's kind of throwing me off. Highlighters. Okay. I believe I only have 3. I have 3 in addition to the Lorac palette. I'm keeping the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I love this oh so much. It's amazing. I am also keeping the NYX Born to Glow. I didn't use this as much last month as I wanted to, so in fact I think I only used it once as a highlight and like maybe twice as a lid shade. So I am going to keep this, and then I've also got another little Becca product. It's Moonstone. So I'm gonna actually swatch these for you guys so that you have an idea of what I've got going on here. Okay, so this is the Essence, this is NYX, and this is Becca. I don't know what I want to use for today. I want to do NYX, but I think I'm going to do Becca because I haven't used it yet. I think that's actually really pretty. Becca highlighters are just a cult classic, and I've never tried them. I've wanted to for a long time, but never got around to it. So this is great. And for eyebrows, it's the one and only. It's the only thing I use. NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder Duo. I love this stuff. Mainly because I don't really care about eyebrows. And I've got 2 setting sprays. Mario Badescu, of course, love it. I've been actually really liking using this as a facial spray before I put makeup on. So I enjoy using it for that. And then I've got the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. So this is the one that I'm going to use today. So those are the setting sprays. Nothing exciting. Do you guys ever get phrases stuck in your head? Like right now, I can't stop thinking the phrase, "Qual es la fecha hoy?" I think that's what's the date today in Spanish, but I don't remember. It's weird. Okay, so there's a few more eye products that I chose. I am keeping the Stila Smoldering Satin in there because you never know when you will get the chance to wear glitter, and you should always be prepared. So that is staying. Okay, then I've got a handful of ColourPop Super Shock shadows. Okay, so I've got my 3 matte shades. There's Waddles, Seeker, and Mittens. So I love those. And then I'm keeping these 2 in. These were from last month. Drift and Set to Stun. Okay, and then that is Drift and that's Set to Stun. So those are, and actually these all work really well together. There's one other eye product that I haven't used in a long time. So this is the e.l.f. Smudge Pot. Looks like this, and Wine Not. And it's just a really pretty, like, purpley taupe. I love doing this all over the lid and like blowing it out into the crease a little bit. So now for mascara, I'm not pulling a new mascara in because I still have these left. So I'm going to go ahead and use these. For today, I'm going to use, it's the Too Faced Better Than Sex and the Butter London double decker lashes. So for today, I'm going to use the Butter London. So we're just a couple coats, just a couple. Okay, for lips, you guys, I had a really, apparently I just couldn't decide. So I've got my Ofra lipstick that I'm panning. So I've got this, and then I've also got the other one that I'm panning that I don't see in front of me right now, but I think it's in my purse. The Buxom lip gloss. Those are both going to live in my purse, probably. There's 3 lip products that I carried over from last month. I've got my Wet n Wild Spotlight Red Bullet Lipstick, the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Feedback, and the Wet n Wild Color Icon Lip Gloss in, oh, I think it was something, Shut the Pluck Up. So I've gone ahead and swatched those for you. This is the Wet n Wild Bullet Lipstick, and this is the ColourPop Gloss and the Wet n Wild Gloss. So that's those. I've also got this Tarte lipstick. I've never used this. Nope, not true. I have used this once. It's, I don't know what kind. This is, it's their Amazonian Butter lipstick in the shade Poppy. It's a really sheer formula, which I just wasn't all that crazy about, but that's that one. And then I missed this, so I had to bring it back in. It's the Wet n Wild Baronol Bullet lipstick. I needed a nude, so that's one of my nudes. And then I kind of want to try this a little bit more. It's the Trestique lipstick that came in the BoxyCharm this past month. It's in the shade English Rose. So that's that one swatched. This is the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Bombshell, which is another just really nice nude, but it's in a liquid lipstick formula in case I feel like having really dry Sahara Desert lips. And then this is the Healthy Lip. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Lip in the shade Tulip Treatment. And it's another one. I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of it, but that's it right there. And I really, really enjoy this formula. It's very comfortable. I think the Healthy Lip is a really good descriptor for it. It reminds me a lot of the formula of the Ultra Satin Lips by ColourPop, but maybe a little bit more, it dries down just a little bit more than those do. the last one is the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Locked Diary, and it's that one. And that is actually the shade that I'm going to use with this eye look today. All right, you guys, so that is what I have for this month's Shop My Stash. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!